The funniest moment from BTS's second-day concert in Busan suddenly went viral after the stadium's giant cameras captured Jimin bursting into uncontrollable laughter on stage, laughing so hard that he appeared to tear up while holding his stomach. The global superstar's hilarious reaction was not caused by choreography or a joke from another member, but because he simply could not stop laughing after seeing thousands of fans in the festival area struggling against the wind while desperately trying to put on plastic raincoats after being sprayed by the stage water cannons. Welcome to Jimin Gallery, the home for Park Jimin fans who want to discover all the latest news, interesting facts, and stories behind the world's spotlight on Jimin. Busan. The excitement of BTS's second-day concert in Busan did not only leave unforgettable memories of spectacular choreography and breathtaking vocal harmonies, but also created many spontaneous moments that warmed the hearts of fans. Amid the dazzling stage lights and the sea of sparkling light sticks, a hilarious incident was captured by thousands of eyes watching that night. The moment centered around one of the BTS members, Jimin, who was caught on camera displaying one of the purest expressions of happiness on the grand stage. The incident began when the concert reached its highest level of energy, with powerful music echoing throughout the stadium and the entire crowd jumping along in excitement. The organizers then activated massive water cannons positioned around the stage area to enhance the thrilling atmosphere of the night. The sudden and powerful bursts of water shot into the air, soaking the front row audience and part of the stage where the members were standing. The impact of the massive water spray immediately triggered a hilarious chain reaction among the thousands of fans filling the stadium. Not wanting their clothes or devices to become completely soaked, fans instantly panicked and hurriedly pulled out their plastic raincoats. The sight of a sea of people moving in chaotic harmony while trying to put on colorful raincoats turned out to be an incredibly entertaining view for Jimin. Watching the funny panic unfold right in front of his eyes, Jimin could no longer hold back his laughter. The talented vocalist immediately stopped walking on stage and held his stomach as his body shook uncontrollably from laughing so hard. Moments later, a loud and genuine burst of laughter escaped from his lips, echoing between the booming music and the enthusiastic cheers of the crowd. Jimin looked genuinely thrilled while watching the sudden mass panic happening in the festival area. His eyes formed perfect crescent shapes, a signature expression that often appears whenever he experiences overwhelming happiness. At that moment, there was no longer a distant idol image or a cool stage persona. There was simply a young man enjoying a naturally funny moment together with the people he cherished. Jimin's uncontrollable laughter that night was described by many attendees as a wave of positive energy that quickly spread throughout the entire stadium. He radiated happiness with every expression, making everyone who saw him smile without even realizing it. The warmth and sincerity behind his laughter seemed to erase the exhaustion from the intense concert schedule and replace it with a pure atmosphere of joy. Some devoted fans even noticed that Jimin had to repeatedly bend forward because he was laughing so hard. His hands occasionally pointed toward the crowd, who were still struggling with their plastic raincoats being blown around by the wind. This moment became especially memorable because it revealed Jimin's adorable human side and showed how close he feels to his fans. The other BTS members who witnessed Jimin's reaction also could not help but smile at their groupmates' behavior. Some of them shook their heads, amused by how easily Jimin could find happiness in small things happening around him. However, these spontaneous and genuine interactions are exactly the kind of moments that ARMY always look forward to during BTS live performances. The stadium's giant cameras broadcasting Jimin's face on a massive screens allowed fans in the back areas to clearly see just how happy the idol was. The cheers from the audience grew even louder, not only because of the song being performed, but because they were captivated by Jimin's infectious laughter. Every time Jimin laughed harder, the entire stadium seemed to respond with even greater excitement. For many people who attended, the moment when Jimin laughed under the water sprays and stage lights became the true emotional highlight of the second concert night. There was something beautiful about seeing a global superstar laugh so freely and naturally in front of tens of thousands of people. It showed how comfortable BTS feels performing in Busan, almost as if they were standing on a stage that felt like home. After several minutes passed, and the audience finally finished putting on their raincoats, Jimin still had a wide smile on his face. He appeared to walk toward the edge of a stage while wiping away tears from the corners of his eyes caused by laughing too much. This simple incident immediately became a hot topic across various social media platforms shortly after the concert ended. The video clips capturing the exact moments of Jimin's explosive laughter quickly went viral and were shared hundreds of thousands of times within hours. Many netizens commented that seeing Jimin the happy was like a powerful source of comfort and stress relief. Many fans were also deeply touched because they were able to see their idol showing such sincere happiness without any burden. In the middle of the enormous pressure of the entertainment industry, witnessing Jimin laugh with such genuine joy became a special gift for his supporters. The raincoat incident was immediately regarded as one of the most legendary and heartwarming moments in BTS concert history. Through his laughter, Jimin seemed to break down the invisible distance between the massive stage and the audience standing below. He transformed what could have been an uncomfortable moment caused by getting wet into a collective comedic memory that fans will remember for years to come. The happiness he shared that night felt incredibly real and reached the hearts of everyone who witnessed it. The second night of the Busan concert had been predicted to be filled with surprises from the very beginning, but no one expected the greatest surprise of all to come from Jimin's spontaneous laughter. The presence of the water cannons, which were originally intended only as a stage effect, unexpectedly transformed into the biggest source of happiness that night. It proved that the best moments in a concert are often the ones that are never written in the script. As the night continued, the positive energy created by Jimin's laughter seemed to remain throughout the rest of the performance and influenced the atmosphere of the entire show. BTS's performances after the water cannon incident felt much more relaxed, filled with playful moments, laughter, and funny interactions between the members. Jimin himself appeared to repeatedly jump around happily, showing that his mood was at its absolute peak. Music critics and entertainment observers who followed the concert also praised the way BTS, especially Jimin, handled the stage. The ability to respond to unexpected situations with laughter and excitement is a sign of a true performer with great experience. Jimin successfully transformed a small moment of audience panic into a stunning visual melody of happiness that captivated everyone watching. As the concert approached its final moments, Jimin took the time to talk about the funny incident with the fans during their conversation segment. With traces of laughter still visible on his face, he honestly expressed how adorable it was to see everyone quickly moving around while trying to put on their raincoats. Jimin's sincere confession once again brought waves of laughter and affectionate cheers from the entire stadium. The memories of the second night in Busan will surely remain in the hearts of ARMY who had the opportunity to attend in person or watch the event through screens. The image of Jimin laughing uncontrollably with the towering water cannons in the background became an unforgettable visual symbol of the concert's success. It perfectly represented the loving and joyful relationship between BTS and their fans. In the end, the second-day Busan concert was not only about proving the incredible musical abilities or the massive scale of this phenomenal group's performance. It will always be remembered as the night when BTS's Jimin shared his pure happiness with the world through his explosive laughter. A laugh that proved the greatest happiness can often be found in the simplest moments happening around us. When the stadium lights finally went out, signaling the end of the event, the joyful atmosphere left behind by Jimin still lingered strongly in the air of Busan. Fans returned home with clothes that might have been slightly wet from the water cannons, but their hearts were completely warm and fulfilled. Jimin's genuine laughter that night became the greatest souvenir, one that could never be measured by material value for those who experienced it.